So this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the energy of March 18th through the 20th, so the next 48 hours, and let's get straight into it. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so if you want to see more of my content. Also, if you're interested in getting a personal session with me, that information will be listed in the description box. And of course, I do offer free daily readings on my my Instagram and Twitter. So make sure you guys follow me there if you're interested in that. My Instagram is Mystical Crystal Tarot, just like how my channel is spelled. And then my Twitter handle is Mystical Crystal, just like my YouTube. So follow me there. But let's get into it. Scorpios for March 18th through the 20th. What's the energy surrounding them? March 18th through the 20th. Scorpios from March 18th through the 20th. Okay. So let's go ahead and discuss this. So first set of cards we have the Seven of Cups and the 10th house energy representing the overall energy. Now with Seven of Cups, you could have moments of confusion during this time frame. This is like confusion in terms of like your goals and your aspirations. So you could have a lot of ideas or things that you're emotionally invested in, or things that you may even find yourself like in love with, in terms of like creative ideas and just things that you want to do. And with the Seven of Cups, there may be so much confusion because you may have so many different ideas or so many things that you feel like could be a good start for you or a good move for you, that it's hard for you to pick one said direction. Also with the Seven of Cups as well, this could be like confusion in terms of like illusions that other people could be presenting to you. So this is like having people around you who are not giving you the full story in terms of situations. Or like I said, just presenting illusions romantically, like you dating someone and they feed you like a whole bunch of lies about this or that, and them not being completely honest about what's going on with them. Yeah, you could also find yourself just emotionally all over the place. Like one day just really in good energy, other days not really being in good energy. It's just like all over the place. We also have your destiny, where you're going, your career, responsibility, success, become a person of power and status. So this is that energy. So there may be a focus on your career, again, your destiny, where you're going, how you can get further in your career, how you can also be more of like in a position of power in that said career that you're trying to go into. Now, when it comes to your current energy, we have the Lovers card as well as the in Virgo energy. And currently you may be in a relationship, and your relationship may be a focal point for you. You may be looking at how you can better support your partner or be there for them. And then also, like, again, the servings of others, the details of, do what you must do, the analyzing of. This is what you guys are stepping into. So this is you trying to analyze your situation. Some of you may be perfectionists, so you may be taking your sweet time when it comes to actually releasing a business or doing certain things. You may be also looking at the details of like a business or the analytics of it, what you can do to step yourself up in a new position of power, things like that. Now, when it comes to what may be the challenge, I do have the Judgment card as well as the 7th house energy. So the challenge may be some sort of decision or decisions that you may be making, or you may be forced to make. So for instance, this could be like you feel like you're not making enough money and you could be wanting to pick up another job, but you know, with making that decision, of picking up another job, it also sacrifices a lot of other things. Then with the seventh house energy, we have balance, cooperation, your partner or partners, relationships, getting a fair deal. So the challenge may be keeping the balance in your life, as far as like personally and in your relationships. There could be an issue with your partnership and you guys like cooperating well with each other. There could also be some sort of problem with like getting a fair deal in terms of like business. So if you're like signing any sort of like contract or like purchasing anything during this time frame, be careful that wherever you're purchasing it from, that you actually did get a fair deal or that you didn't get ripped off in some sort of way. Okay. Now, advice. We have the Page of Swords in the fourth house energy. So the advice here, if you do have somebody around you who's like very petty and they know how to like push your buttons by saying certain things or doing certain things to trigger you, you need to consider whether or not that's the type of people you have around you or you should have around you. If you're constantly, again, having people around you who are purposely trying to trigger you in any way. Also, with ideas that you guys have, you need to make sure that you're actually putting them into motion, like developing a plan or strategy in terms of acting on those ideas. Instead of having the ideas, slinging them around, and not having any real idea of what you're doing. And then with the fourth house, you guys need to look at your family life, looking at like how you guys can better support your family foundation. This is looking at how you guys can have more security within the home life. Yeah. Now, what you need to watch out for, we have an Aquarius and the Ace of Wands. So what you need to watch out for is like one night stand type of people. So this is like somebody trying to come back around and present it like, oh, let's just start all over and start fresh and start our relationship off. And then they're really just trying to like sexually use you for the moment. Also with the Ace of Wands, this is jumping too fast into a relationship without really knowing what you're getting yourself into. This is your energy levels. So you may be needing to find a way to keep yourself self-motivated and figuring out exactly what that looks like for you. And then also with the in Aquarius energy, this is your vision. You need to make sure you have a clear understanding of what your vision is. How are you going to stand out and be new and different in your career field? Things like that. Now, the outcome during this time frame, we have the Sun card and the Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords, you guys may be being a little too hard on yourself, okay? That's like the first thing I want to say. Make sure you're not having a defeatist mindset where you're like counting yourself out before you even got anywhere fully. This is you guys also ending or terminating certain relationships with people. This doesn't have to just be romantic. This could be literally anyone, but it may be due to the fact that you feel like there's betrayal attached to it or you can't trust them. We also have the Sun card. So this is you guys tapping into your internal ego. This is realizations that are happening. And this is you guys trying to act like a leader, especially in terms of your own life. There may be a lot of things revealed to you during this time frame, more on like a personal level, you starting to realize things. And that may be what makes you like terminate certain relationships. Now, the last card we have not the right time. And this is just your spirit guides letting you know that right now is not the time for something. So if you're wondering why a relationship's not working with someone or why you are having issues with finding new love or wondering whether or not somebody's going to come back, right now may not be the time for that. And I think that's why spirit may be not making that like a focal point for you. They're trying to make you focus on other things by keeping said thing out of your life or keeping said thing away from you. But yeah, right now just may not be the time. Not saying that it will never happen, just right now may not be the time. So this is what I see. Thank you so much for watching this, Scorpios. I hope that I was able to put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, thumbs the video up, subscribe if you haven't. Check out my Instagram or Twitter if you're interested in daily horoscopes. Again, my Instagram is Mystical Crystal Tarot, and my Twitter is Mystical Crystal, spelled just like how my YouTube name is, okay? And my information below for a personal session will be listed in the description, okay? Thank you. I will see you guys in the next one.